Hey everybody, welcome to the Rhizocast. Today we're looking at Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. So, spoilers, I generally like the What If and Elseworlds books, at least conceptually, but recently I read a couple of the 90s Elseworld books, and they were just so wordy and everything that I couldn't even read the whole book. So I'm concerned if I revisit those series that maybe I'm wrong in thinking that I like them. But stumbled on this in a bin. Also, I've never really read the Teen Titans. I know I should have read this run, but when I was a kid and the Teen Titans were as big as the X-Men or whatever, I thought DC was for babies, so I wasn't going to read DC books. So my main knowledge of the Teen Titans comes from watching Teen Titans Go with my kid. I think I also saw some of the Young Justice cartoons. But Judas Contract is the story where Tara betrays the Titans. So anyway, this is a take on that. And so here's our guy, the equivalent of the Watcher, saying, what about some universes where something went wrong? And these first couple pages are basically ads for other books in this series. And then we get into the Teen Titans. The art's solid. Real quick name dropping of the characters, which is cool. And I don't know if it's true to the original series or not, but Beast Boy as a goofball, or changeling, I guess he was called at that time, is definitely true to the Teen Titans Go show. And then, anyway, so here it is where Dick Grayson's deciding to step down as being Robin. And in the normal situation, I guess this is the issue where he decides he's Nightwing instead of Robin. But in this, instead, he's just saying, I'm stepping down as Robin. I don't want to be in somebody's shadow anymore. And he makes eye contact with Tara, and then he's like, hey Tara, I thought you were vibing with what I was saying about that, and do you feel the same way about living in your brother's shadow? I only vaguely know that Geoforce was a member of the Outsiders, and I had no idea that he was her brother, nor did I know that he had the same powers as her. So, but I guess he does, and she's like, Geoforce, that's his name. I might have said that wrong. Anyway, she's offended at the idea, and the thing is, like, he's talking about her as if she's in a sidekick situation, not knowing that she is in a sidekick situation with Deadshot. So anyway, here we go. She's going to visit Deadshot, tell him what's going on with the Titans and her plans to betray him. And he's telling her she's disrespectful and she's an insolent child and all this. And he slaps her. And then she's like, okay. And she kills him. Just like that. And then she asks Deadshot's butler to give her the drugs that makes Deadshot into Deadshot, which, once again, not a big DC guy, so I didn't even realize that was a thing with Deadshot. So she takes them. Butler figures that her taking them killed herself. But he's wrong. and instead she's getting god-level powers. Here's Raven, the other love interest of our beloved Beast Boy, as you know from Teen Titans Go. And Tara says she's not called Tara anymore because that means dirt. She's Gaia, that means the world or whatever. And she's like, I don't want to really talk a lot. I'm just going to kill all of the Teen Titans. And basically that's what happens. Robin had since he had quit the Teen Titans, he's in his dorm room or whatever, so she goes to take him out. He's trying to survive. And then Kid Flash comes, saves him real quick. Flash had brought his Robin outfit, so they go to fight Tara together. And they are very outmatched. She kills both of them, then Superman shows up. So it's like, okay, this is somebody she might not be outclassing at the current rate. And she's destroying the city. And then she's just kind of toying with Superman. It ends up. And she gathers a lot of kryptonite crystals from around the world and just brings them in and kills Superman. And then she's like, oh, I ought to go ahead and take out all of the heroes. And so she's starting to do that. Superman's trying to talk sense into her, and she has no interest in that. And then somehow Beast Boy makes it back. He's nearly dead. He's confronting her, telling her that he trusted her and he cared for her. And she says, I cared for you too, about as much as a god can care for an ant. And she basically destroys the world, but then has it held together with her as the ruler and all survivors as her slaves. Pretty dark book. I'd read a few others from this dark multiverse line. I know I read The Drowned, which was that Atlantis goes to war and it has the oceans kill all the people above ground. The one where Batman was basically Iron Man, which I don't really remember much of. But this one I'd never heard anybody talk about, and to me it's a cool take. It's a good read. You can probably find it in a $1 bin somewhere, $2 bin maybe, and go ahead and grab it. It's fun. It's a good introduction to the characters if you don't know anything about them. Like I said, I've been thinking about reading some of these 80s Titans books, and this is really pushing me into looking into them. So anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you guys later.